Hey everybody, Tom Barnes here, stories from the 78, from an original here in the Palos Heights neighborhood. You're looking at Pops. Since 1980, they have called Palos Heights home, right here at 127th in Harlem. The owner happens to be a fellow Stag Charger alum, Casey. I'm gonna talk to her about her family's legacy. Her dad Frank started this, her brother Frankie's got one. This is the OG, the family-owned flagship of Pops. Let's go inside and hear the history. All right, since 1980 on Chicago's southwest side, I'm here at Pops with my friend Casey.
Hi.
How you doing,
Yes,
Casey?
good, how are you?
Well. Give me your full name and fancy title, just so we get that out of the way.
Casey DNC, VP of Operations.
So Pops opened up in 1980. You're celebrating
1980, yep.
46 years. That's an
Correct.
incredible run for
Thank you.
any business.
Yes.
But this is a family-owned business.
Yes, it is. Yes, very proud of Dad. Dad started it March of 1980. Grandma worked the counter. My
Really?
Aunt Sandy was the fry girl. Grandpa cut the beef in the back, so it was true family business. And now we've expanded 46 years later. I'm still working here. My brother owns a couple franchises, so yes, very much in our blood.
Yeah, a little west of here, right? He's out.
Yes, Shorewood, Joliet, and Romeoville. Yeah.
So your dad, though.
Yes.
What's Dad's name?
Dad's Frank too.
Frank too.
Lot
Okay,
of
making
Franks.
sure.
Yes,
So Frank and
yes.
Frankie, right?
Frank and Frankie, yep.
So why did your dad want to start a beef stand here
Okay.
on the southwest
Yeah.
side?
So he'll always joke that he never wanted to start it, but he was good at it. He worked at a buddy's beef stand before this. And so he kind of had his own ideas, and so he found this property and said, I think I can do it. So like I said, him and my grandma and the aunt and the family all came together, and he'll always joke his first day in business, he was to code or whatever the story was, and the fryers was going crazy, and the whole place was smoking, and all his buddies were giving him a hard time, like, you're never going to make it. And so it's funny, 46 years later, he obviously did make it.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
but
crazy.
You mentioned cutting the beef in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
So a lot of people
yeah.
don't realize that beef doesn't, like an Italian beef sandwich,
No,
doesn't
yeah.
look like
Lot
that
of
in its
work.
natural state.
Yes.
Explain a little bit for those who might not know.
Yes, and so I will say that's always been my dad's number one thing, quality, quality, quality. He is very concerned on where that beef is sourced, and so it's from a kosher farm. We get it in the back door. Every day, all 16 of our locations, we cook and slice it fresh daily. So not even just, there's no commissary, there's no freezing, it's all fresh. So
All fresh.
brought in the house. It's obviously cooked. You know, someone gets here super early in the morning, and then they slice it. We do a real thin slice, but that au jus is where all the flavor is. And so that's it. And then we I don't know if you know, we home make our hot peppers here as well as our sweet peppers.
Did not
so
know.
not only do we home make the beef, but we home make our toppings too. So
You mean these peppers right here?
okay, so no, these aren't homemade.
Oh, no.
Because you know what? It's really funny. So we do our homemade hot giardiniera, but this is a mild. And so this is traditional, right?
Got it.
This is what you think when you think of giardiniera. And so we had to start carrying traditional because people are like, where's the traditional giardiniera? So we have our hot, which is our homemade, which is what we're known for. And then, yes, we have the traditional mild as well.
So there was a rule in your house growing
Yes.
up. You are one of two?
I'm one of four.
Four,
Yes,
okay.
one of
And what was
four.
the rule in your family?
The rule was that you had to work at Pops when you turned 16. So, which I love that rule actually moving forward, because I think every kid should have some sort of
Yes.
customer-facing jobs to be able to
Yeah,
talk
so they
to
know how to
people.
talk to people, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah, because they don't know how to do that right now.
No, nobody knows how to do that. But
100%.
I love that rule for a lot of reasons. I didn't love it at the time because
course
my
not.
sister, so there was 3 girls and then the boy, but the girls and I, we were all in high school together, and so turned 16, you were all fighting over who had to go into work, you know, and you're like, I have plans, no, I have plans, but it was good. Definitely family atmosphere, and yeah.
And your family is local, and we went to the same high school.
We did go, Stag High School.
Stag High School.
Yeah, go Chargers.
Go Chargers. But right here on 127th,
Yep.
off of Harlem.
Yep.
You've been in here for 40 years. What is the biggest surprise? Seeing it, your dad, I'm sure he struggled at some points,
Yes,
because
yes,
that's
he
just
did.
the
Yep.
restaurant business.
Yes.
And to now be part of it in the capacity that you're in. What surprised you most so far?
You know what I love? It's a good surprise. I'll give it the good,
Yeah,
right?
of
'Cause
course.
there's a lot of bad in restaurants, but the good about it is the community that has supported us. And I know even just, I mean, I'm not that old, but I've seen generation over generations, you know, like not only working here, but the community, how when it's flipped, and like their grandkids are now people that when I was a 16 working here, I'm now serving their grandkids. So it's cool, the community that has supported us, the churches, the schools, the fire, the police, I mean, true community support in this area, and I think that is part of the reason why we are 46 years successful.
And I will say, when you are on the south side, southwest side, people are loyal, right?
Yes.
Like
Oh,
to
yes,
a
they are.
to a T,
Yes,
loyal.
yes.
They will fight people over what's the best beef
They
sandwich.
sure will, yes, absolutely. And people are very passionate about what the best beef sandwich is, because everyone has different flavor, taste, profile, all the things, right?
Yeah, and I imagine with a show like The Bear that has
Yes,
put beef
yes,
sandwich like on a
yes,
national
on the map,
stage,
yes.
I'm sure then people go all over the city and the burbs looking
Yes.
for the ultimate beef
Well,
sandwich.
and I don't know if you knew, but one of the people are trying to make the Italian beef sandwich the official state sandwich of Illinois.
I did not know
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so fun fact, yeah.
And it started in Chicago,
It
in
did,
like the Little
absolutely.
Italy
Yeah,
neighborhood.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what makes your beef sandwich stand out from others? I
There's a lot of things.
Okay, let's hear it. Run it.
One,
Let's get
I
the
like
list.
it thin cut, so it's not chewy, it's not fatty. I think sometimes that could be an issue. Another part is, like I said, flavor, right? It comes in the back door, it's fresh. We really care where that is sourced from. I think when we cook it too, how it's slow braised, you get a lot of that flavor.
That's all done here.
It's all done in house,
All
yeah.
right.
So I think that's. But then, of course, it's not only the beef, but it's kind of like the merriment of it all. The hot peppers and the sweet peppers, the same spices that are used for that are the same in the beef sandwich. So it's kind of like makes the perfect sandwich when it all comes together. Bread obviously is a huge contributing factor to that. You
course.
can't have too hard of a bun, and it has to be able to hold up to the au jus because you dip it in the water.
Absolutely.
You dip it in the gravy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a lot that goes into the sandwich. It's not just something easy like a hot dog, right? Although we have great hot dogs.
Are you water hot dog or grilled hot dogs kind of a place?
Okay, we're steamed.
Steamed. Okay,
Steamed,
that's what
yes,
I meant. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's okay. We're steamed, but you can throw it on the grill because a lot of our stuff is charbroiled, right? We do the charbroiled chicken, the charbroiled burgers. So you can get it charbroiled, but they're normally steamed.
And when we talk about a beef sandwich,
Yes.
since you are one of the experts in the entire area,
Yes.
you've been a part of this for
Yes.
46
Yes.
years in total. Not you 46 years old, but
Yes.
the Pop's name.
Right.
What's the best beef sandwich? What is your dream beef sandwich?
Okay.
No
Obviously
pressure.
a Pop's beef sandwich.
No, I meant that. No, like, how
No,
do
I
you
know.
make it, I should
yes,
say.
okay, so it's got to be, don't ask me, okay, I'll tell you the right answer, okay? I like it
No,
hot,
I want
wet,
your answer.
hot, wet mozz. But my answer is I toast the Vienna bread, right?
Oh,
okay. I
okay.
do mayo and mustard,
I've never heard that.
mayo mustard. And
On
then
a beef sandwich?
On the beef sandwich.
Okay.
Dipped extra wet, and then I do get mozzarella cheese and hot peppers. So I don't know, that combination, let me tell you, very,
I might have
very
to
good.
try your flavor.
I feel like when you worked here for so long, you kind of have to go off script. Like you can't order anything on the menu. You kind of have your own twist to things.
And I'm sure, I worked at a restaurant in my day. You would experiment when things were slow or
Yeah,
whatever,
absolutely, yes.
especially when you're like 17, 18.
Yes,
Dad's not
absolutely.
coming in for today.
Nope.
I'm going to just make up
Right.
my own sandwich.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Do you serve the sandwich? Is it called a Casey?
No, no. I
No?
don't think anybody would eat it actually. But
Actually, it
it's
sounds really good.
so good. Yes.
And then you have the OG
Yes.
is your Italian beef sandwich, but
Yep.
you have a couple others that are like true to the
Staples.
old staple
Yeah.
menu. It's burgers
Dogs,
and the beef.
beef, yeah, and then French fries. We're known for our French fries too.
Why is that?
I don't know. You know what? Don't tell anybody this, but we have a thin, crispy French fry, and I actually really like a steak fry. So if I were to change one thing on our menu, it would be the steak fries. But I think a lot of people would be upset because for whatever reason they love our fries.
Yeah, they would revolt.
What?
They would revolt.
They would revolt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of
So
course.
don't worry, we're not changing French fries, but a lot of people love our French fries. So.
And then you've added some things over the years
Yes,
because
yes.
every 5 years I feel like there's a huge craze of
Yeah. Yes.
Atkins diet eaters
Yes.
or uber protein eaters. So like,
Yep.
what are some of the modern things that you guys have that
Right.
that complement the other things?
I love our grilled chicken sandwich. I know chicken's a big craze right now. You see all these chicken franchises open up, right?
Yeah.
But we do an awesome grilled chicken. Make sure it's, again, no antibiotics and it's farm raised and all the things. So, again, going back to where it's sourced is extremely important to us. And then we serve it on either the French bread, which is what the beef's served on, or a hamburger bun, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise. But you can also do, we do the wraps now. We've even expanded on our chicken, So, and we do our salads. We have a chopped salad, a garden salad, a Greek salad. So we've kind of done the salad menu. And then we even have things like breaded steak and gyro, which is super popular.
Wait, hold on. Did you just say breaded steak?
Sure did.
Ooh, I didn't know Pops had a breaded steak
so you
sandwich.
call it the Godfather though, because a lot of people call the breaded steak the Godfather. But yes, either way, red sauce, mozzarella cheese, sweet peppers, very good sandwich.
So I've also done the beef sandwich, going
Yeah.
back to that for a
Okay.
second, with all the things that you just talked
Okay.
about, and then people put red sauce on their beef
Yeah,
sandwich.
that's not my jam.
No?
No, I think it brings the au jus flavor. I mean, all the spices and everything is in the au jus for
Okay.
me. So the red sauce kind of covers that all up.
What makes your Italian or your Italian beef sandwich
Yes.
that you just mentioned?
Yes.
But what tops it for you?
The hot peppers.
The hot peppers.
It brings it all together. It's the
What
best.
about a piece of sausage though?
Okay, combo. Yeah.
Combo.
So we're going combo route. Okay. So one of my favorite sandwiches on the menu is the Italian sausage. And so that I kind of get it the same way that I do my beef, right? Mayo, mustard, hot peppers, mozzarella,
You do?
just wet. Yes, same thing.
Hell yeah, all right.
Yes, delicious. And our sausage has a little bit of a kick to it, so I love it. But you throw a little bit of the beef on there with the au jus, so good. So good.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know. If you're not from Chicago, people will be like, a combo what? You're like, no, it's a combo.
Well,
a lot of people don't know it.
Yeah, well, because when they come in and they're like, "Can I have a beef combo?" You think combo sandwich, but they really mean fries and a drink,
like a
right?
number
like
two
a meal
or whatever.
deal, right? Yeah. So we had to switch that whole thing to meal deals now and not combos because that was people were getting a combo sandwich and they're like, "No, this is not what I wanted." So yeah, a little confusing. Yes.
So you're celebrating 46 years. What's next for Pops? I mean, this is like you said, the original flagship location.
Yes.
Is there other flagships that will step off from this, or you guys kind of just like being where you are and enjoying this part of it?
So that's such a catch in a hard place, right? Because when we look to expand to other states even, it's hard because where you source things. Like people don't realize, like think about gravy, right? Or the au jus for the beef sandwich. The gravy is 99% water, right? And so when you get outside of the city, even in our southern, it tastes different, right? So when you go to other states, it even tastes that much different. So at that point, you'd have to kind of go back on what we normally do, where we cook and slice in house, and maybe even look to commissary to make sure that you had that same flavor wherever you were getting the beef sandwich, right? Yeah. So we've gone back and forth a lot of times, and that's why we've stayed local as far as expansion, because when you start getting too outside of it, you kind of run into that. Yeah. So as far as expansion, I don't know what the future holds, to be honest with you. Like I said, we love the communities that we're in that support us. We do have 4 Indiana locations right now, and they're kind of running that way with it. And
they got Lake Michigan water, so that's good.
Exactly right. So
you can just go around the entire lake. Go up to Michigan, the UP. You'll be good. You'll be fine.
Well, I do know one thing for sure. We will stay within Lake Michigan water. So that's all I can tell you.
And you know what? It's funny that you say that, because I am sure anybody watching this knows of other places that have done the expansion to other states, and they go and taste the food, and it's nothing like what it is. And it gets ruined. And then they go out of business, and then it's forgotten. So good for you guys for knowing, staying in your lane, I guess.
Yeah,
is the right? Like you want to stay in it's a good lane to be in, right?
Not to say that maybe it'll change in the future, but for now, here we are.
But unless you can figure out Lake Michigan water elsewhere.
Yeah, right.
You guys are open Monday through Friday, all 7 days a week?
7 days a week. A couple of our locations do close on Sunday, depending on their area. We got a unique kind of franchise model, like my brother that I was telling you about. He has a gas station model. So then some are standalones like this one, or some are in strips. So a lot of a couple, like our Indiana location, I know is closed on Sunday, but then the Tinley Park location is closed on Monday. So just kind of depending on their business area.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Well, and then people can find more of your story about what you guys offer at the website.
Website, yes, of course, or social media.
And what are those?
Facebook, Instagram. I feel like our 2 main right now. So
Are at Pops?
Pops Beef.
Pops Beef, and same thing for the website?
Yep, same thing, popsbeef.com.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to you and your family.
Thank
46 years to do anything is a nice run.
So
here's to 46 more.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, that is the story from the 78 from Pops here in Palos Heights. Tom Barnes, Chicago at gmail.com. If you have a story from the 78 suggestion, give me a holler there. Go to the website, storiesfromthe78.com. And when you come to Pops, you can't leave without having like a beef combo, an Italian sausage, hamburger, chicken sandwich, all the things. Come to Pops. It's a Chicago original, 46 years. Congratulations to them.